Welcome
Hey,
to
what's going on,
Thornbridge
everyone?
Manor.
It's the Attractive Nuisance here, and today we're
Syndicate
bringing you a
members are
brand new
currently in
video
the
on our
area.
Hitman
Find
3
them and take
Freelancer
them.
series. Make sure if you're
You
new
know what
here,
to
hit
do
that
with
subscribe
yourself.
button, leave me a comment in the comment section. I always love reading your guys' comments on kind of what you're experiencing throughout your Hitman 3 Freelancer gameplays. And also, check out the playlist on the channel. I think you guys will really like the Hitman 3 Freelancer content. So this is going to be kind of a best of these few clips here I put together. So what I decided to do here is kind of grind out these last couple of missions, basically so we could get to that final prestige. We could get that ancestral knife, and we could prestige and kind of move into basically the hardcore mode. I really want to try out doing a full prestige through hardcore. I just think it's going to be a blast. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, really challenging. But like I said, I think you guys will really like that gameplay. So basically, we're going to just kind of run through here, and this is going to be some good clips, some questionable clips, some funny clips, some bad clips. But it's going to be just these final missions on our road to, of course, getting that ancestral knife and prestiging. This guy here just cracks me up. I love this guy right here. So obviously, to get as much XP as I can, I'm like, let's try to do a clean sweep on all these maps if possible. So, I, of course, hit him with the Seeker Dart, to poison the target. And, of course, he just goes insane. Of course, he hears my gun. I think he might see it kind of stick through him a little bit, and he just goes crazy. It's like, where the hell are you running? Where are you going to? He's kind of yelling at me, trying to figure out, oh, man, I saw some maniac with a gun, and, now we're going to go out and kind of razz this guy here and get him all riled up. And it's like, man, what the hell is going on? So, of course, we're going to try attempt 2. We've already hit him with 1 dart. Okay, finally we get the second one to count. It's just some of the crazy stuff. I think this is what makes Hitman so enjoyable. It's realistic, but it's not. In these goofy moments and stuff. I think this is just what makes the game so fun and so interesting. Just this kind of stupid shit that happens, and it just makes the game enjoyable and fun. So of course, we come in here, and we're gonna, what is there more to say? We're just gonna drown the poor guy. We're gonna take him out in here, and of course, we're gonna throw him over on the floor here. We're gonna take him out. And of course, we don't want to dirty up such a nice bathroom. So we're gonna drag him over here. We got the Johnny mop out. We got the toilet cleaned up. So we're gonna kind of put him away. And then this next guy here, this one's pretty straightforward. That's why this clip here is such a short one. This poor guy, again, he's just trying to clean up. He's just trying to pick up this place. His boss, is dead now. What the hell is he going to do? And I pull out the pair of Fiskars scissors that I have from 3rd grade to take the poor guy out. So, we just take him out and we throw him in the closet here, clean up again, and then we head to our next and basically final target here. I really, really wanted to get him pushed in that grave somehow. But there was just too many people around, so I just kind of get him into this kind of pit of nothingness there, where basically nobody can see us, and then we just kind of work our way out and on to the next mission. Of course, the next mission, one of our favorites. I just love Paris. This is one of the maps I can play constantly on Hitman Freelancer. Just love it. So many variations and different ways to take out targets. I don't know if you guys have ever spawned over on that, basically on that area up there, that platform. That's one of my favorite places to actually spawn at. For any syndicate showdowns, because a lot of times the targets will be outside, and you can basically bring a sniper with you and just take them out. Basically, make sure they're the target. They have their tells, but a lot of times you can take them out right up there and just run out real quick and basically complete the mission in like a minute. So right here we're kind of working down. Working our way down. We're actually working our way up, kind of out of this area, and we want a decent disguise. So I end up kind of tricking this guy, get him down here, and then we're going to, of course, poison the guard with a syringe. We're going to get him taken out, and then, of course, we're going to borrow his nice suit. So basically, we get a suit on here, and we're going to head up. And, of course, our next target is one of our favorites. If you guys have watched some of my previous missions, we run into old Smokey McSmokerson. Of course, we meet again. And, of course, he goes to the same spot. And I figure, you know, what's the best way of taking out old Smokey here? You know, of course, he's got his pack of, I don't know, what do you think he's smoking? Do you think he's a Marlboro guy? Do you think he's a Camel guy? But I'm like, hey, you know what, let's get a propane tank and take him out. So, of course, my prestige objective on this one's a collateral kill with firearms. And you'll see as I come around here, I did knock another guard out. So when I take this guy out, I'm thinking to myself, shit, you know, I almost forgot about the collateral. So it's like, okay, we almost forgot about the collateral. Let's just chuck him in this this little shed here, and then we're going to basically do our magic, throw the crowbar down a couple of times, and then we're going to get this guy back here. And of course, you know, we got our Dak Prescott with us, so, and I think I've told you about that and kind of showed you in some previous missions. I think this is like one of the best and easiest ways of doing a collateral kill. If you do have the Dak with you again, and I was kind of worried here actually when I got this guy around the corner to take him out. I was worried he was going to see this guy's like shoelaces in here, you know, or his cufflinks or something. I was, you know, he's going to alert the guards, and it was just going to be just a complete pain in the ass. And again, don't worry, I know it says dump there, and usually when you dump a body, it kills them automatically. On here, you don't have to worry about that just because, you know, it's just such a low, basically it's such a low platform there, you know, you don't have to worry about that. So, of course, again, the easiest way to get a collateral kill, if you haven't seen before, just get the heads right next to each other, get your DAC out, you know, pop them both at the same time, you're good to go.
Well done,
And, of course, in classic fashion, you know, classic attractive nuisance fashion, I forget something, so of course what do? I forget the propane tank. Also, if you guys are looking for the propane tank on Paris for Freelancer, it's just right in that shed there, so I just basically run right over, we grab it, and then we're going to head over to take out old Smokey. Of course, since we did this the last time, and I think you'll have to let me know in the comment section. I think it was like 3 tries before I finally got it. So we know exactly where we need to put the propane tank. And of course, at this point, this is our final target to complete this mission. You know, luckily for us, we have no witnesses. I did end up sneaking down here earlier in the mission and taking out the cameras. I just didn't include that because it was just kind of boring, and you guys have seen me do that a million times anyways. So obviously we're going to do a clean sweep here. We're just going to take kind of the easy route. Like I said, we're just going to drop the propane tank. He's going to light up a cig, and basically he's going to take himself out. So we're kind of hanging out down here, kind of checking out the Chardonnay, the Cabernet Sauvignon, and of course Smokey blows himself up. He doesn't notice the propane tank leaking gas out, you know, leaking propane gas out of it as he lights up. So we take him out, and of course we move on to our next and final mission. So we're heading over to Whittleton Creek, and I got a few good tips for you guys on this one. So of course we work our way back here. We got a couple of potential targets here. So I'm looking, you know, brown hair necklace, earrings, glasses. You know, we can eliminate these 2 guys here. And since we're, you know, there's almost always at least 1 target, if not 2, over in Cassidy's house. So I'm like, you know what? We took out these 2 targets. We were able to basically eliminate them. So we're just going to head over to Cassidy's, and basically we're going to wait for these 2 guys to leave the house, because I have a feeling that, of course, if I ignore these 2 guys and go on the other side of the map, of course it's going to end up being one of these guys, and then I'm going to have to walk all the way back, and that's going to take more time. You guys are going to kind of lose interest. So we end up, of course, eliminating Carrot Top. This guy comes out, and of course I'm saying to myself, I think this is our guy. Now, of course, at this point, I'm grinding out all these missions all at once. Of course, it's a work night, it's a school night, and I think at this time it's like 12:30 Central. That's kind of the area where I live in the U.S., and I'm kind of tired at this point, and I'm kind of frustrated, and I'm like, man, I hope this is the guy. I'm just not sure it is. So one tip for you guys, if you're trying to figure out, is this our guy, is this our target? If you have one objective that says basically poison the target, you know, especially poison the target with an emetic drug, I say to myself, you know what? Let's hit him with a seeker, and let's see if we eliminate that objective. So that's one thing you can do if you're not 100% sure and you want to be sure. You know, you don't want to spend 45 minutes kind of walking around the map. That's one thing you can do. Of course, my neighbor gets a little pissed at me. I climb his fence. He doesn't like that. So he's going to come looking for me. Of course, remember that guy, though. We're going to kind of teach him a lesson a little bit later in this episode. But just remember that. So we do have a witness. and we were caught on camera there, so we're gonna have to deal with that in Cassidy's house. So again, like I said, I'm just tired. You know, I don't want to go check out these other two guys. Let's just hit this guy, see what happens. Of course, we eliminate poison target, and we know that's our target. That's our main target. That's the guy we're gonna have to focus on. So of course I sneak into Cassidy's garage. I end up taking out a guy, and then we end up eliminating or basically erasing the evidence. But there is still one witness we have to deal with. But now at least we know, you know, the cameras are taken out. We just have to take our target out. We already know who our target is. We know he'll be coming back through the backyard. So you know, why not bring the sniper along with us? You know, we'll hang out kind of upstairs in this house. We'll use it as to our advantage, and then we'll take him out. But like I said, that is one thing that I found to be quite helpful, especially if you're kind of frustrated a little bit with Freelancer, or, you know, maybe you're just having a bad night. You know, we all have bad nights where shit just doesn't go our way. So if you do have that as an objective, you know, where you can just poison the guy, I would recommend doing that. You know, if you're pretty sure it's like, man, I'm pretty sure this is the guy here. You can just hit him with a dart, and if it eliminates that poison target objective, you know that's our guy. And, you know, one thing I was kind of a little nervous about as well, because I haven't sniped a lot of guys. Actually, this might be the first time I ever sniped somebody upstairs here. There's not really any way out of here other than from the top, because the house is basically being repaired. It's in a poor state. So when I take the target out, I'm kind of worried, you know, because they know where I'm shooting from. I was kind of worried I might get stuck up here, but you're going to see some kind of, again, some of that funny Hitman logic type of stuff that happens. So we're going to get out the Valerie Bertranelli here, and we're going to head upstairs to take out our final target. I always like this gun here. I think it's a cool looking gun, cool sounding gun. It just takes 25 minutes to get it out of the briefcase. And again, we're just kind of waiting for him. We're going to hold our breath. We're going to take him out here. And then basically once we've taken him out here, I love these two guys here. They just keep going back and forth. They're like stuck just doing this. And the one guy at the bottom of the window here you see that keeps looking up, he basically does that the whole rest of the game. And I think I must have broke him or something, because obviously that's the assassin for the target, and he just keeps going back and forth, pointing his pistol up here. And I just keep thinking to myself, you know, did I really fuck this up? You know, did I screw up this final mission, you know, to basically get our points? You know, I don't want to have something weird happen where I come out and just get, you know, blasted away by these guys. So I'm like, you know what, let's just kind of hang out up here for just a few minutes here, see what happens. You know, this, like I said, just this assassin, I just keep loving it. He just keeps running back and forth, just pointing up here. You know, he knows his boss, you know, took him out up here. He knows his boss is gone. You know, he lost his 401k. He doesn't know what the hell he's going to do, so he's pretty frustrated too. So of course, you know, I'm saying to myself, hey, we got the hell out of Dodge. We're headed to the bus stop. We got our, you know, one-way trip ticket punched. But hey, you know, as you know, typical attractive nuisance fashion, there's always one more guy left. So of course we end up poisoning that guy. He was just kind of sitting on the corner. So we're going to get our Valerie Bertranelli out again. We're just going to take a quick pop shot to the head, and we're going to get on the bus. And of course, you know, here in Littleton Creek, you know, the bus driver, he doesn't care if you've got a 50 cal sniper rifle on your back. You know, you can still hop on that bus. So of course we finally, you know, finish the final mission here, the final syndicate showdown, to get our level, to get basically to level 60, and of course not only defeat the syndicate, but of course to get our ancestral knife. And of course, again, you know, you see there we didn't quite get the clean sweep, but like I was saying before, you know, that's one of the things you can do to get extra XP is to try to go for clean sweeps. But there's some times when you just can't do them, where there'll be like one target, but there'll be 4 different kills. Obviously, with one target, you know, you can only kill the guy once. So, of course, we get some more Marisis. Of course, we get our ancestral knife, and now we can finally prestige and kind of head on. And I thought about, you know, maybe even doing a clean clean prestige and just going through our normal missions. But I think, you know, in the comment section, you guys were kind of wanting to see, and that's how you prestige there. You just go right over to that laptop and prestige. But I think we're going to have some exciting, good missions in hardcore. But again, thanks for watching, guys. I really enjoy making these videos for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you guys are having a good night, and we'll see you next video. The Attractive Nuisance is out.